Let us play the game with the airplanes and jetpacks and stuff. Nice. What is my password? Oh, let's see. I think they're generic passwords. Ba-da-da. Five, 206. Morning. Morning, TSS 420. Oh, that's cool. I just realized about the rocket belt thing. That it's a that you can do the overhead thing on it. So we're gonna see if we can do any better than yesterday. Oh, it's cool. Uh-oh. About to crash this plane. I got the 30 points for the rings. No. I think I will give up because it seems hard. So, let's do this. I guess it doesn't save your score or anything. So, well. So the gig went great. I couldn't stream. I tried to, but I couldn't because, the Wi-Fi in the place. Well, it turned out we were outside for the gig, so that's always a bad sign. I mean, streaming with Wi-Fi is always dubious anyway. But yeah, then on top of that, okay, actually seemed pretty good. Angle's probably bad, but whatever. So Wi-Fi is alright. Oh, that's a dang good score, actually. Again, they got me on accuracy and angle, but whatever. Got ring and time. So yeah, I tried to connect and it just couldn't connect at all. And then I tried to record it locally so I could just upload it later. And it turns out my stupid computer needs some kind of driver update for the graphics card to record on OBS now, based on the newest OBS version. And when I tried to connect to do that, it couldn't. It couldn't connect to my graphics card provider or whatever. So I was like, well, dang. So, and I even had, like, everything set up, like, I borrowed a friend's external USB microphone, yeah. Let's continue with that. You know, borrowed all kinds of stuff, but ultimately, didn't work out. So, there's a couple of cell phone bids out there, I'm sure, but, which I'll link to on my Facebook and possibly my Twitter. Definitely on all my band stuff. But yeah, the show went well, so that's what's important, really. All right. Oof. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's a gimmick. The link is actually in my... I wonder where it is. There's definitely a link on my Twitter, in my profile. There's a link in all my social media apps, but I guess I don't have a link in my Twitch profile. Hey! That was a great landing, and I landed on the 70, I think. Here. Oh my god. Look at her face. I got 100 points. It's awesome. Man, I would have to really suck at the rocket thing not to pass now. Sending a link. There we go. Okay. Alright, so all I have to do is not attempt to be super fancy with the rocket belt here. Let's just keep calm. Get through the rings. Land on the thing. Don't try and land on the moving platform. Watch that altitude and attitude. I think that was a perfect score there too. We're off to a good start. After initially crashing an airplane. Yes! No, I'm not done. Very good, come on. Let me check that with the other password. Yeah, that is the password. That's the generic password. Okay. Aw, thanks, Muppets. Thank you for the tip, for the cheer. For the bits. Them bits. Bits and bits and bits. This document certifies you earned an international B-class license to play. Your license password is your password. Okay. So I guess this is like opposite of other things. Oh man. After completing your objective, land! Thank you, Lance. Hang glider goal, Target, runway. Oh yeah, my D20 cup, yes. It's actually not mine, it's my girlfriend's, but still. It has a lid that actually completes the shape because it's a teacup. Alright. Let's get to know this hang glider before we really try. Ride thermal current to altitude of 500 feet, then land on target. Okay. Oh, I should have looked at maneuvers. Yes, music is very good in this game. Uh-oh. Land now? I don't think I can land on that right now. Uh-oh. I can't actually see the runway. Yes, I want to descend though, very greatly, right there. Uh-oh. I'll land in the pool there. Nope. Okay, that's gonna take some getting used to. If you don't drive for the target, you won't score the point. Well. Yeah, let's retry. Whoops. Right. I've got to take off now. Let's see, I guess we'll take off with A. Seems like it. It's a nice, satisfying, low rumble. Oh. Clearly I wasn't doing something right. I need to pay more attention to the instructions. Okay. How is that even passable? No, we're gonna still continue, because I want to try this hang glider thing again. Thermal current to altitude 500 feet and then land on target. It's moving pretty smooth, actually. Like, smoother than I thought it would. Whee! Alright. So here... Yes. Okay. So, I guess I need to use my radar. Basically. No! I got really close. Okay. Okay. Do you want to give up? No, I better check out the rocket belt, too. Just because 3 bar-shaped beams land on target over water. Just gotta line this up perfectly or something? Yeah, okay. Ah, Lobro Cop with the auto host. What a nice man. I watched him emotionally disturb himself yesterday playing PT. I think it really got to him. Not the scariness, but just the general, like, just grossness. Which I totally get. I don't play those kind of games for a reason. I do play Silent Hill. Well, I can potentially play a Silent Hill, because I own one. But that's about it. Alright, I gotta land on... Gotta land on this thing somehow. Ah! Alright, that's fine. Yeah. I know, it's terrible. Wonderful! Oh, wow. 80's pretty good. Okay. Alright, we just gotta learn the other things, and then, and only then, will we, actually win. Okay, so let's look at Hang Glider. Maneuvers. Okay, so we got a flare and a quick turn. That's gonna be handy. See, I learned the one button, so now I'm guaranteed to. I mean, it's the one thing I needed to be able to do is quick turn. So it's right up in there. I just had to push the one button, but now I know. Because it's hard to tell, honestly, what he's doing without... Because the movements in this game are not extreme. Alright, cool. So it's kind of like... It's not like F-Zero, like I keep saying. Like F-Zero, you know what's happening. Uh-oh. Okay, so there's this. Oh, I don't want too great of a rate of descent. Okay, I want to be able to. Oh, I caught another thermal breeze there. That wasted a lot of time. That's okay though. Let's see what happens. Oh wow, there are those things too. But I don't think I'm supposed to land on those. I think I'm supposed to land over here somewhere. Yeah, I'm supposed to land over there. So let's... No. But listen, I've got a better sense of it. And I mean, 60 points is good. Can't believe they gave me 10 points there for anything. Okay, you're doing okay, but you can do better. Well, I know the rocket belt is going to be points, so let's try the light plane now. Let's figure out how to actually take off. Take off, like... Alright, so how do I take off? Speed up. I guess I just have to speed up and nose up? Is that how that goes? Is it that simple? Let's start the game and find out. Wow! Extreme! I hear rattling. Rattling is good, right? Hey! We took off. We gotta keep it low, though. Low and slow. Because we got rings. Got rings to pass. Alright. See, look. Way better, way better. Airplane's all about subtle movements. Like, you can't crank it. If you do, you're just gonna wind up in Barbados, which, while a lovely place, is not the goal of this game. Alright, alright. Look at me here, passing all these rings. I think I just have to fly through rings. Do I even have to land? I bet I have to land. Alright. I like the fact that I got 60 points on my hang gliding, stage just for not dying. Just for not actually killing myself. Where's... there it is. Oh no, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, I missed it. Alright. Watch altitude and attitude. Those are both important. It's very important to have a good attitude in Pilotwings. Possibly more important to have a good to watch your altitude. Right. That's just what we have to do right there. Oh no, I smashed it. Oh. After all that. Lance is saying that through such clenched teeth right now. Okay. I need 118. Yeah, it's not gonna work, is it? Okay, well, let's see what I can do with the rocket belt. Listen, I'm getting better. I mean, that's just all we can do is learn. Learn and grow and get better as a community. Whee! Bar passing to remaining. At least we got this good music. With a fake singer. Delightful. Alright. Think the landing things are over here? Yeah, there's some landing things. Including the moving one. Oh, I want to hit that moving one so much. That would be so great. Oh no. I went for the awesome one, and guess how that worked out for me. Your aim is just a little off. Feral. Whatevs. We're gonna try and not crash anything now. That's what we're gonna do. It's our goal of this. Dare I say our main objective is gonna be not utter failure. Okay. Let's maneuvers again, okay. Yeah, we got that one button. Just gotta hit the squiggly line here. If we hit the squiggly line, then we will rise to the heavens. 500 whole feet. Whoosh! Alright, cool. Oh, yeah? Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you. Listen, I have to, you know, this is a multi-game challenge. I have to take each one seriously. There's nothing else I can do. I still feel kind of sick about Earthworm Jim. I really want to block off a time, like a whole day, to try and really win that one. Like, all in a row. Oh, I can do it! Oh! Great landing, but I don't think I got any real points for it. Okay, 30. Wonderful! That desperate smile. Oh, Lance, I know I'm a disappointment to you. It seems so easy now, doesn't it? You know? You're not telling tales out of school. Oh, well, it's not that I couldn't get past it, it's that I had to keep cheesing the level skip code to get to where I had left off. But there's a downside to that, and that's that, you know, you have a limited amount of continues to get through the game. So it's like, I kind of had to bypass that, you know? So that did make the game slightly less evil. So I feel like I haven't truly experience the total terror that is that game. Because I got to, you know, I'm sure you're supposed to be doing like the last level is actually easier than 2 levels before it, but I think that's because I came into it fresh instead of having to endure the fatigue of going through all the other available stages. So, while I did beat the game, it's like, due to the limitation of time I have on this stream, it's like I couldn't just sit there and pass the whole thing. Because there's no way I could have beaten that game within 2.5 hours. Like, even if I was pretty good. Which I guess I was pretty good. I mean, I beat it, right? That's pretty good. But there were some really clear-cut victories, like getting through the extended tube race. The tube race on like my 2nd try or 3rd try. That was pretty good. No, I need that one up there. I can't climb. I think I missed my. I think I wasn't accelerating enough. It's all right though. If I can just line this up and then land it, I think I'll be fine. Oh no! Get down there. Yes. All right. I should already be slowing down for this landing. No. Ugh. Sucks. Yeah, the game won't kill me. It's true. You're barely making it. Want to give up? I'm gonna do it. So there's only one way for it. I have to basically do this perfectly. On the small target, I think. Or, there's actually a way to skip this stage with like a perfect score. And that's just by turning around and landing on the moving platform. It gives you an automatic 100 points. But we're not gonna stoop to such trickery. We're just gonna do the thing based on the rules. I did land on the first platform and I got to do the penguin dive, and that was great. That was yesterday. Come on, come on, come on. Right. We passed the bar. Now we are a full-fledged attorney. I think I'm gonna go for the tiny island again. Just gotta let that little countdown thing happen. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna land on that. So the penguin dive is a bonus stage, one of like, what, 3? Well, that's wonderful there, but I didn't pass. Because I crashed my airplane. You know, honestly, he doesn't need to be sorry about not certifying me, because I crashed the airplane rather conclusively. Like, I was lucky to survive. So yeah, we're gonna have to do this again. So, okay, if you land on the moving platform where you launch as a rocket ship, which takes really good timing and not a little bit of luck, then it takes you to a bonus level. It gives you 100 points automatically, and then takes you to a bonus level where you can earn more points by diving off a board as a penguin. Yeah. I would have had to do really good on everything else to deserve certification after completely crashing my airplane. How extreme does that A button actually cause me to, like, lose altitude? Actually seems to kind of straighten me out, so maybe I should just... I don't wanna go back up in the air. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Just out of area. I think it's 8. I think it's 8 areas, and then there's 2 more stages where they... Well, I'm not going to say what happens, but I only know... Actually, I don't think I can, but thank you for the encouragement. I don't think I can do it if I try my best. Anyways, it's 8 stages and then 2 more stages that are a little bit different. I think I technically win if I get through the 8 stages, but I'm going to also try to get through the last 2 stages, because this game features heavily in my favorite TV show, which is Game Center CX. Don't know if you've heard of it, but it's kind of like the original LP show, if you will, but it's in it was made in Japan. And a guy called Arino, Shinya Arino, is a comedian who's middling good at video games. He's really not that great, but he can play. And they force him to play through games all in one sitting, like try to clear the whole thing. And they're like hard games. And sometimes he does it, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he's not able to clear it in one show, so they let him do it for another show. And Pilotwings was a particularly hard one for him, and he tried to get through the last part, like, through so many different episodes and specials, that it made it really seem intimidating. Oof, I think I climbed too much. No, I missed it. Okay, we're gonna drop a little bit here. I think I'm coming into this landing way too fast, so I'm gonna try and do it a little bit slower. Timing doesn't count as much as a good landing. Game Center CX. It's you can find some translated episodes on YouTube. There's one DVD set, but the fan translated stuff's better because the DVDs take out certain things, certain segments of the show that I think are... Ugh, man, I couldn't slow down enough. But, it's pretty fun stuff. And yeah, so I learned... Crashed it completely again. Yeah, I better give up. Let's just retry. I'm gonna waste time if I don't. Anyways, I'm going straight back to that plane. Honestly, the plane's worth the most points, and I know I can do at least something with the hang glider now. So I should be starting on the plane stage because it's clearly worth the most points, and that'll give me the best idea of how I'm gonna do ultimately. I thought I was holding down. I guess I didn't. Alright, do over. Yes, very much so want to give up on that. The saving grace of this game is that there are infinite continues. I don't need that, thank you. Okay. But yeah, Game Center CX, I had some friends that were really on that show. Not on the show, like, appeared on it, but I mean they were really in the know. Like, they started catching the episodes as soon as they were being translated. And some of them even started watching before they were translated. And so I've been aware of this show since, like, 2000, I want to say 7. It's about time it started getting translated. It actually started in, like, 2003 or something. It's been around for a long time. And it's still going, which is the best thing. We've got hundreds of episodes. Anyways, so I had friends that were aware of it way back in 2007, And LPs weren't really a thing back then, in as much as, like, what you see now with Twitch and YouTube and such. What it was is that people would record themselves playing games and then just upload them to their private servers, and you'd have to download this big 500 megabyte video and watch it in order to watch your friend play a game. I actually still have a hard drive with a lot of LPs from Lord BBH, who is a friend of mine, who is he's a partnered streamer now. He's pretty popular doing his arcade runs and such. So, kind of proud of that. I have a video of him playing Nom 1975 like perfectly. He even gives me and my other friend a shout out. So, real happy to know that guy. He was a lot of fun when we would hang out. And yeah, so that's the earliest known LP that I know of. And yet, I would not record anything even remotely resembling an LP until, like, what? Oh no, oh no, oh no. I slowed down too much. I wound up in the water. So don't slow down too much. But look at that, 50 rings. Yes, I know. I did too much. You know what, though? We're learning. We now know what makes us wind up in the water. Alright. We're just gonna keep doing this light plane until we get it. Welcome to my stream. Okay, so yeah, I think 2014 is the first time I even attempted anything LP-like. I think that's the first LP on my YouTube. It was a playthrough on an emulator of Super Mario Bros. 3. It was really fun, but yeah, I had one viewer, which honestly isn't even atypical in 2017, so not exactly complaining. Also, now that I think about it, I think it was 2015 that I did that. But it is funny how, as a viewer of LPs, I've been there since the start. Just, haven't been super duper ambitious, I guess. Then again, I used to lurk in Lobos Jr.'s stream back when he had only 2 viewers and one of them was me. So that's also surreal to think of nowadays. More surreal than I think, you know, of my friend and former bandmate being famous, is that I remember him not being famous. Alright, now we're gonna do an extreme turn. Oof, we were nosediving there. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Battletoads episode's great. The thing is, though, the version of Battletoads that he plays is the Japanese version, which is actually... Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Alright. We just gotta land this thing. I was holding it up as much as I could, but I didn't slow down enough back there, because I was trying to get through that ring. This is a very tough level. I mean, this is only level 3, though, so... Yeah, the Battletoads episode is excellent. Speaking of Battletoads, I should play that at some point. Retry. We're gonna land this plane. Get off my plane, says grizzled Han Solo. Did he wink at me? Lance, you sly dog. Naturally, I don't know when I'm being flirted with. I don't know, I feel like people just used to wink more in the early 90s. I honestly think that might have been an innocent wink. But it's whatever. Might not have been. Eh. Oh, come on now. He is... I beg to differ. I think Lance has seen me, like, arrive covered in, like, smoke and soot with, like, you know, my little pilot's cap barely hanging by a thread, asking for another plane and another chance to get my C license or whatever they call it. Maybe he likes my moxie. And you know what? That's okay. Are you barfing at your own innuendo there? That's some pretty strong innuendo. I couldn't even... Alright. Yeah, we gotta speed this up. Okay, we missed one. We missed the one that was way up there. But now we're turning slowly in. Accelerating a little bit. Not too much, though. Now we're basically gonna have to get enough altitude just to lift up here, and then instantly start slowing down. Okay. I figured something out. Alright. And he always says the same thing, too, so I think he's, like, so jaded and cynical at this point that he doesn't even know who he's pulling out of a wreckage. He's just like, I get it. This is the job I signed up for. Landing a plane is hard. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I accidentally chose... Oh, never mind. There we go. Yeah, I keep wrecking the planes, so... But I think I figured out something. I think that, tapping the ascent-descent buttons is actually more effective than holding them down. Not exactly sure how it works. But, like, when I was tapping the descend button, I almost wound up in the ocean, so it's gonna have to be a little bit more of a subtle thing, but I think that I can control this a little bit better now, so we'll see how we do. Self-loathing is real. It's just like, yeah, maybe he was like a bright-eyed young pilot himself, you know, totally flew through all the rings, and then, you know, once his time to shine was over, he was like, I'll be an instructor. And then he soon quickly realized what a unique talent his was, in that he could actually land planes and such. And so it's just like, ever since then, it's like at first he was like, what are you doing? You're destroying this airplane. It costs, like, this thing costs so much money. How dare you? How dare you come in here? Wrecking all the planes. All these tiny red planes. We've had to build 30 of them in the last hour. And then finally he's just like, any landing you can walk away from. 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 And, like, that's just his life now. Ah. I completely missed that ring, and now I'm just, like, nosediving into this little airport thing. Alright. I know the rate of descent is too great, and I can't aim up. I can't do it. The buttons, they do nothing. Landings you can walk away from. You can even see him lip-syncing it. Oof. Top Gun. I've never seen Top Gun. I don't know. I imagine somebody walks away from something. No, I bet Lance is pretty good. Lance is one of those that, like, if he got up in this plane, he would, like, fly through every ring and then, like, loop-de-loop around the last one. Boy. I need an I need to figure out what's my indicator for speed. Okay, I see that it's the thing that says 99 right now. Now it says 96. So I have to pay attention to what starts to make me descend. But like right now, like that's fast as it goes. I suppose in learning how to be a pilot, it would help if I learned what my speedometer is and does, right? Okay. Let's try accelerating and going up. Climbing. And now, let's start winding it back down to that range. Nice. Okay. Alright, I'm having trouble keeping up with chat at the moment, so I'll get back with y'all. I'm trying this thing now. Now let's see. Alright, it's about at this point that I'm going to start really slowing down, so... I still smashed myself, so I have to get a little bit of speed so that I can aim my nose up. I suppose. Don't use so much pitch. I don't know what pitch is, but okay. Alright, let's keep retrying. We're gonna get this one day. I'm learning more and more every time. Right. Complete 3 objectives. No, I don't want to complete 3 objectives. I just want to do this. Oh, I see. See, I thought, though, that I was, like, straightening myself out, but maybe I wasn't. Either way, I need to still be moving. Like, So here's the thing. I'm gonna try and, like, actually keep it going at a slow speed until I'm just about to overshoot the landing, because I keep falling short or trying to land too soon. So, giving myself ample time to actually, adjust, I think will be the trick. But I'm getting pretty good at these rings. Kind of learning the relation of speed to... It's weird that it doesn't tell you the speed with gravity. Is it even counting that? Oh. So let's see, under about 65 is where I start actually falling. So I guess that's good to know too. Alright, so let's go ahead and speed up a little bit. Watching altitude. I am watching altitude. I have to get through this ring, yo. You don't need to tell me to watch my altitude. You can tell me to watch my attitude. Alright, now... going to land. Uh-oh. Still crunched. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know I can read my pitch, but I thought I had it evened out. Maybe it was too much. So let's see. I guess it needs to look like this, like graphically. Okay, whoops. Why did I think the next orange one was gonna go? Oh. Maybe I was misreading the graphics, because I was trying to read the graphics when it came to this. The funny thing is they take your time rating out. I think if I crash really quickly, that should be worth at least 10 points. Right, right. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. But I have to get up to this next one, so that's why I did that. Don't worry, game, don't worry about me. I'm getting through these rings, yo. These rings that you placed in the sky, where I definitely don't need to be. Right, now. Come on. Come on. Nope. Didn't do it. Right, yeah. I think, though, that it seems to land you, like... It's that pitch thing. Alright. We gotta figure this out. Yeah, it was close. I'm gonna go back to... Wait, game over. What are you saying? I just wanted to go to, I just wanted to go back to lesson 1. I just wanted to try landing a plane for a while. Fine, I'll just keep practicing on the actual event. I don't know, maybe it's just coming off this curve that's really, bugging, you know? Oh, also coming off of that last ring, so maybe I'll just skip that ring in the interest of getting a nice low and slow, like, landing. Because the landing is worth so much more than the rings. As nice as it would be to have a perfect ring score, But then again, it's also important to learn how to actually fly this aircraft, as it is my duty to do so. Oof, what are you saying? Oh yes, that's what I tried that one time when I landed in the ocean. It's like, if you cut off your engine, it actually drops you at a pretty extreme rate. Seemingly. So it's just knowing what speed to take on, I guess. Alright, so I'm just gonna line this up, like this, and skip the last orange ring. It will bother me to do so, but I feel like we gotta get this figured out. Alright. Okay. So I was watching my pitch at that point, and it does force you into a nosedive if you slow down too much. So you do kind of have to, you have to keep it at a certain speed, and use actually the nose aiming. So you don't want to slow it down so much that your nose is uncontrollable until you're just like right over the pitch. He did wink at me, weirdo. Alright. $15? I don't know, I guess we'll try. Like I said, it's important to be able to line it up, so... Because that's the one thing I didn't pay attention to with the landings before, is what speed can I get the most control out of. Because, like, for whatever reason, I seem to have lost, like, my ability to land even in a straight line like that, so... There's something else I'm missing. Yeah, I'm trying to pay attention to how the pitch affects my altitude and things like that. So I can drop it down to like about 70 here. And I can still climb, albeit slowly. And I still have control. Alright, here we go. Let's get all the way up here. See, I can just barely climb, but then it starts to drop as soon as I try to hit like another altitude. Or that higher ring. Ugh. Yeah, that's right, I passed. Okay. Let's try 49. See where that puts me. No, I have to go faster than that. I have to go faster than that. 64 is about even. Oh, yeah, that's right. God. I forgot once you land you have to brake. So, listen though, I got the plane on the pavement. That's as good as I've done in an hour, so... okay. Yeah, I can do it, I can do it. We're gonna do this. Just you watch. And I'm gonna completely forget how to use the other two vehicles because I've been on this airplane so long. Come on, come on. Jeezy crazy. Okay. It's hard to get mad at a simulation because it honestly, nothing about this feels unfair. It's just, I just haven't done it. I'm just not doing it, so gotta learn how to do it. Unlike other games where it's like, I feel like I'm doing it, but it isn't, it's still, there's just nothing you can do, you know? Alright, let's see. So we need, like, yeah, I know. So we can still climb pretty well at 73. 84 is kind of ideal when it comes to doing that, and then drop it down to 60 to do this. But I'm going to slowly drop. I won't be able to climb that much. Okay, this is good, this is good. Oh, I know. Get over there, and then turn back around here. Yes. Now, let's drop down to about 50 again. Landing, okay. Now, that's terrible. He's got this bad look on his face. He's like, good. So let's see, the angle was fine. Accuracy was not. Time, abysmal. Whatever though, I'll take it. Okay, you're doing okay, but you can do better. Alright, I'll take it. Oh wait, continue. I'm so used to retrying. Alright, now we gotta do the hang glider. We gotta land on the target. If I don't land on the target, it's probably not gonna happen. That's okay. Gives me more opportunities to learn how to land that stupid plane. So that means I was slowing down too much to try and grab those rings. Like, I actually have to try and grab them at, like, a really high speed. Which, yeah, if you ask me, is just asking for trouble. Oh no! I didn't do it! Oh my god, that's the first time that's happened. I got to 499. Alright, I'll catch this other current. Ugh, jeez. Come on. There we go. Now I can land. Bizarre. Alright, so I'm kind of circling around here. Want to avoid that current there. No, I know. Wait. Oh no. Crashed it. You failed. Yes, I know. Thank you, Lance. Thank you. If you don't try for the target, you won't get the points. Yeah, I better. Alright. So, we've at least figured out how to land this thing. Which I might be able to do a little bit quicker now that I've learned some essentials. Every time I feel like it's not going to take off. I'm just like, this is it. This is the end of the road. We're going to see how many rings we can hit at 90. Alright, just gotta remember that these are alternate colors. So don't go looking for one that's out of view until you see the same color in view. It doesn't make any sense. It makes sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to anybody else. Here we go. Hua, hua. Alright. Yeah, this really isn't bad, actually. It's just a matter of predicting, because I've kind of learned this level by now. I kind of know what's going on, what's happening. And I'm starting to get a feel for the plane, believe it or not. Despite my total failure to land the thing all this time, I've at least gotten expert at finding the rings. Okay. So we did all of those rings at 99, and now we're going to straighten up this thing, try and land at 50. I'm watching the altitude, man. So it wasn't perfect, like in the middle of the runway, but we got through the rings pretty quickly and then landed. That's as good as you can do. That's pretty good. Very nice. Thank you for that Borat impression, which wouldn't be a film for another 10 years after this. 12 years? Maybe more. I don't know. I'm impossibly old. Now, the real challenge. Actually hitting that thermal air thing and then landing on this thing. This was supposed to be the actual challenge of this stage, is the hang glider. But it hasn't been because I've been distracted by airplanes. Maybe I'll even be able to catch that last ring and still be able to land the plane. It'll be worth it just for that extra 10 points. Alright. Alright. We're a mere man. No! Okay. That's too much. We need to figure out what kind of altitude we need to start circling that thing around on. Now I think that Lance is just making fun of me. Look at that. Land on the land. Land on the Lance next time. Yeah, I better give up. It's hopeless. Alright. Light plane ho! Okay. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Dun, dun, dun. Right. We're actually, like, we're flying pretty low, considering, like, we're only going at, what, 50 feet? This really is, like, small airplane stuff. Keeps feeling like I'm going like way high in the air, but I mean I guess 200 feet is technically high. Alright. Like I said, at least I'm starting to get a feel for this. Yes, ring passed, I get it. Alright. Now then. I'm gonna try and go for this one now. Start slowing down. Now, 50-ish. Nope. I slowed down too much. I needed to dive down while going 50. 50 seems to be the magic number for that landing. Yeah, thanks, Lance, for the... I could just read the derision in that tone. A derisive tone in his voice there. Okay. Here we go again. I would like to at least try and pass 3 before I have to leave, but that might not happen. I'm just gonna have to go to work thinking about airplanes all day. I think I'm doing alright for having not read it about anything, because I'm pretty sure there's some exhaustive mechanics guide to this game. There has to be. Simulations inspire, like, just a almost unfamiliar obsession from some people over mechanics and things like that. Because that's really what these are, it's knowing the game mechanically. Knowing, like, everything about how the game works. The funny thing is, despite all of these failures, I am not feeling, like, the least bit frustrated or, like, sad or anything like that. I'm just, like, trying to improve myself and noting the little improvements and feeling pretty good about them. This game really is very good as far as that goes. It's like constant failure and yet a sense of hope. Knowing that I can do it. Like, I guess that's what it is. This is not impossible. Okay. Now we're gonna slow down to 50. Oh no! No! I pushed the wrong button. So what happened there is I actually landed where it would have been fine, and then I pushed the accelerator button. And that apparently did it. Well, what I'm saying is that this is different from how I've even approached other games. Like, I think Earthworm Jim has taught me that. Because some games, especially the ones like that, it's like, you have to memorize them, and I don't think that that necessarily... Like, learning a game is fine, but having to, like, spend 2 hours playing just to get one attempt in is, it's just not fun. Even when you win, it's just like, at least I don't have to do that again. Like, if you feel like that in a video game, I feel like that's not the video game for you. Especially because in Earthworm Jim you do have to do it again, because game over means starting all over. But even then, I felt myself getting better at certain things, so, you know, it wasn't a total loss. And I really want to play the sequel, which I also have, because I've never even seen it played. I just bought it one day because I was like, well, I need this if I have the first one. Or maybe I bought the second one first, I don't remember. Maybe I bought them both at the same time. Okay. But that was almost really killer. It was just, I messed up with my fat thumbs. And the fact that I'm getting 100% of these rings without slowing down, like, even a bit. It's pretty nice. Okay, I did slow down to 97. I didn't really need to, but I did. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, so that's what happens. You bounce up, and then if you're too fast when you start landing, so I need to slow down a little bit more next time. However, I landed the plane, so that was a good score. Excellent, excellent. Okay, it seems so easy now, doesn't it? Shut up, Lance. You don't know. All right, hang glitter. It's possible that I'm going to need to spend more time on the hang glider just to figure out the landing by itself so I can pass it once I pass the airplane. It's like now that I've learned the airplane, the hang glider's too hard. Okay, I need to approach this at a better... No, I have to hit it again. I have to hit this one over here. It's like just sticking that landing in some way. There we go. Okay. Am I even rated for time on this? Or is it just like, we get it, this is like the hardest thing you can do in this game, so... Oh no, don't do that. I don't want to go up. So I don't know a good place to circle around. Okay, now we're at like 100 feet. No. Alright. Now we're gonna learn how to do the hang gliding stage. Because we have to be able to put all three of these together. No, don't wanna. No, don't wanna. And we're clearly falling apart on this hang glider stage now. It's been an hour 20. Obviously, I've forgotten everything about hang gliding. But now I know I can do the plane thing, at least somewhat consistently. So I just need to not forget that. So we have to hit the gust of wind at least 250 feet, it seems like, in order to, maybe less will work. I guess at least 200? Let's see. See how much that raises me up. Yeah. Okay, so seemingly at least at 150. That's accelerating me too much. Alright, we're gonna try and do this kind of wide swoop. See, that's too much. Now I can't, yeah. Couldn't do it. Need some guiding lines, man. Yeah, let's retry it. Right. So definitely pointing nose down and, like, then back up is a way to do things quickly. Alright. There we go. So let's see then. Nose down. Let's avoid that. I'm circling around it, but I can't seem to, like, land on it. I mean, that's still good. Time and like, the accuracy rating's the only one that's really down, so I mean, at least if I land it, then... Alright. Again, all my points come from the rocket belt, so let's at least try to do the light plane there and see if we can combine those points into something reasonable. Come on, guy, come on. Yeah, the problem is with that is that depending on the altitude, I just can't get a sharp enough turn. So if I pull out more, it's just going to end up being out more because I'm losing too much altitude. It's hitting that perfect timing of already coming towards the target as I'm at the right altitude, and the right like thing. So it's like it's hard to spiral into that target, you know? Like I really have to spiral out of the target and land on it straight. I think that's what it is, because my circle of descent is wider than the actual target, so I can't just center around it. I think that's what it is. I'm gonna test that next time if I fail all this. If I don't fail all this, then I'm just gonna keep going and not look back. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright. So this time I'm going to try and land it in at 40. Instead of 50, and see if that doesn't cause me to bounce off the pavement, because I've kind of gotten used to the idea of using my nose to land and not just losing altitude until I hit the pavement. Which, to be honest, now that I think about it, sounded like a stupid plan. Yeah, I know. Too great. There we go. Got every ring and landed. 40 seems pretty good. Would be better if I got in the center there, but I actually think that might have been good. 85 points. Sweet. Alright, now we just gotta do... We just need 75 points in the rocket belt. So let's do it. All we have to do is not fail. Definitely also have to not land on the... We definitely have to try and not get the bonus points on this, I'm afraid. We're gonna have to do safety strats. What? Come on, come on. Why did you not cross? No, 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 no. Alright, come on, dude. Hit that bar. There we go. It's really hard to detect in mode 7 where that bar is when it's straight up. It's easier to go through, like, rings. But to hit bars, it's like you're not quite exactly sure where you are. So that does make it tough. The key is, I guess, not to use up all your fuel. Trying to... As you can see, like, trying to gain altitude there. Alright, now we just gotta land it. We're gonna land on the big target because that's worth enough points to pass. We're not going to try for this tiny target. Alright. Whoa. Did you see that bounce? I almost wound up in the water. 90 points. Look at his face. Oh, that's just great. Alright. I'm in the next level. Yes. Silver license. 20771. Hooray, hooray. I barely scraped by. Oh man. So let's see what's next. Big Owl. Reviewing your past lessons. Okay. Hey, you know what? I need to perfect those skills. Complete 4 objectives. 300 or more. Oh wow. So now we gotta actually taxi and take off, fly plane under arc, then land on runway. Alright. Let's see what all this is about. Oh, I see. So I've only got 1 ring to do. So I gotta be able to lower my altitude enough to land under this thing and then climb back up. Arc past, land now. What are these? What, do I land back where I was, or do I follow those things? Well, let's just see. Ugh, almost ran. Oh, I did run. Wound up in the water. Alright, I gotta get out a little further. Okay. Yes, I know. I did the arc fine. No, we're gonna retry. Hey, flight area 4. It's not bad for 2 days. Actually, 1.5 days, because half of my stream, I only did this for like an hour yesterday. Alright. But hey, I got the concepts of the landing down much better. Okay. Should have gone out a little bit more, but oh well, let's see. It's in my sights, that's good enough. Yeah, we can do this. I know it's too great. It's because I gotta do this. Right. Now. Oh, I see. It wants me to like go all the way out here and start following these dots back to the landing. Well, you know what? Ain't got time for that. I might have time for that, but oh well, whatever. I'm watching it. Look at that! Stuck it! I stuck it. Landing, okay. It's like, look, I landed, okay? Natural. Natural, he says. Right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. Let's try the hang glider thing now, because I know that's going to be the worst one. Fly through the ring at 300 feet twice, then land on target. Okay. Just gotta aim straight for it. It's at 300 feet, that's a good tip. How tall are these things then? Alright, so I have to do that, and then I have to hit this gust, so I can raise back up and then hit it again. And then I have no idea where the landing actually is. Oh no. There it is over there, but I'm not gonna hit it. Alright, let's try it again. Alright. There it is. Get it down in there. Oh. Right. Now where do I land? Is it in the middle? Am I already circling it? There it is. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have, I know. That's what I was doing, except I had already lost too much of it. Ugh. It's silly to go on, even if you do better. Well, let's at least check out what these are. I knew I'd wreck the skydiving one. So we're gonna have to do skydiving first to try and pull, like, something out of this one. But let's see. This might actually be terrible too. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I'm not doing well with this. Okay. Well, nothing to do there. The only thing we can try and do is hit the moving platform, which I think is going to be funny. Come on. Oh, nope. Sploosh. Okay, so that's also going to take some getting used to. This is all probably going to be tomorrow's stuff, because... yeah, I know I need to slow down. Falling out of an airplane, you know? It's not good. Alright, let's see what Rocket Belt is. This might be the last one to do. Where are the rings? There they are. Ooh! Rings are doing that 3D thing that they used to do with these things. Okay, so this one's just chilling. If I nail a 96, I don't think so. Not at this stage of the game. Ooh, this one shrinks. Look at that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no way to pass, but at this point, because I need 300 points, not 200 points. Now maybe if I land on the moving platform. Oh, almost had it. Okay, the equipment is expensive. Thank you for finally pointing that out. Ugh. Do I then? Do I? Alright, I'm giving all these one more attempt, and then that's gonna be it for the day. So let's make it a good one. Okay. I'm watching. Alright. See, I have these little red ball things to kind of guide me as to where I need to go. At least the trajectory of where I need to go. This thing actually turns pretty well, so... Alright. I'm gonna get about 50 here. That's a little bit nasty. Yeah, we're gonna land in the water. Okay, touchdown. Ugh, it played bad music there. Okay. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I should have landed at 40. I need to land at 40, not 50. I need to get that in my mind. Continue. Let's go ahead and hang glide. I'm just gonna do this in the same order as before. Here we go. Oops. Bring past once. Swoosh. Move back up there. There we go. Alright, I seem to not have any control over what direction I start flying in once I get pushed up, which is awkward, but I can deal. Alright, ring again. Perfect. Now, the frickin' landing. Boy. Nope. Aw, man. So close. But I also, yeah. How do I keep passing these stages? You know what though? I am a silly person. So let's skydive. Since we can't land a hang glider, let's propel ourselves 3,000 feet in the air and then drop down. Okay. So this is basically subtle movements. Uh-oh. Missing this one, missing these ones. Oh, man. Alright, so he's gonna overshoot that pretty much every time, so it's again a question of figuring out how far out to go and at what altitude so that I can turn around and stick this landing. Oh my god, it was so close. So close. Boy. Thank you. Thank you, Big Al. And your amazing eyebrows. I like doing the jetpack last because it's the easiest and also the funnest. It's just fun, yo. Alright, where are those targets at? Oh, there it is. This is the regular one. Didn't seem like passing a ring, but whatever. I'll take it. If the game counts it, I count it. It's gonna be the shrinky one. Yeah. Which is kinda great. No! Got it at the wrong angle. There we go. Passed. And then the spinny one. Or the twirly, spirally, whatever you want to call this one. No! Why did I go so high in the air? I guess I couldn't see through the... Yes, I will. Kind of spazzed out a little bit there, but it's whatever. There we go. Passed it. Now let's go land. Again, we have no hope unless we can get to Penguin Land. Whew. Well, hey, at least we passed stage 3. Oh, man. Can't certify me? What? 68 points, though. Alright. We're gonna end. Game over. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Probably a little frustrating to watch sometimes, whatever. It was fun to play. And hey, I'm making progress. So, we'll get it tomorrow. So won't you join me tomorrow? Thanks everybody for watching today, and won't be back tonight. I will be back in the morning. So in the morning, we're going to continue Pilotwings. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you later. Ooh, a demo flight. Wait a minute, I want to see them stick this. Aha! It is lining yourself up with this thing. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna try that from now on. Alright, see y'all.